guest speaker today. We're so delighted to have Dawn Garrison from Meals on Wheels, etc., the community relations coordinator for Meals on Wheels, etc. Dawn joined the Meals on Wheels, etc. team in October 2020 as the community relations coordinator. In this role, Dawn is responsible for the development of the many relationships Meals on Wheels, etc. has in the community, identifying new relationships and strategies, supporting the senior nutrition programs and other support services and programs Meals on Wheels, etc. provides here in Seminole County. In addition, Dawn will be working with the director on fundraising and community events, as well as managing social media for the organization. I would have had all this on the DACDB site, but they would not let me post her entire biography. Prior to joining Meals on Wheels, etc., Dawn was a volunteer for Meals on Wheels through her previous employer, AAA, and the AAA Cares program. Dawn not only delivered meals herself, but for 2 years she coordinated and scheduled over 40 AAA volunteers for 3 routes, which were performed during the associates' lunch hours. Dawn's passion for the organization and the services they provide led her to her current role at Meals on Wheels, etc. Dawn was born in West Virginia and has been in Florida for over 40 years. She lived and went to school in Seminole County area before making Volusia County her home. Dawn is married, has 2 sons and 2 grandchildren. She loves to travel and visits as many wineries as she can on her adventures. And with that, I turn the floor over and welcome Dawn Garrison.
Hi, ladies. How's everyone doing this Saturday? Can you hear me?
Yes, terrific.
Okay, great. Thank you for having me. I was explaining to Melissa, I was a little under the weather today. For some reason, I'm not feeling 100%, so just bear with me, but I'm here to give you all information about our organization. We'll see how this goes. So we are Meals on Wheels, etc. And our mission here at Meals on Wheels is really to enhance the quality of life for the young and the old by providing them appetizing meals and support services. We really want them to be able to remain independent, have some level of dignity, and really remain in their homes as long as they can. Our target population obviously is elderly residents who are frail, mostly low income and socially isolated, and probably at risk of malnutrition and premature placement into nursing homes. So our goal is to keep them nutritious, happy, healthy, and in their own homes as long as they can be. The backbone of Meals on Wheels, as everyone probably knows, is the Home Delivered Meals program. This program is basically for our homebound seniors. We prepare our meals daily in our own kitchen right on site. We work with a nutritionist to ensure that they get the recommended daily allowance that they're supposed to have. We try to give them the most appetizing meals that they can have. But we're not just delivering meals. We're delivering also the 3 biggest threats of aging, and that is the hunger, the isolation, and the loss of independence. So a friendly visit from us delivers a caring voice and a smile. It also delivers to them a safety check, because sometimes the Meals on Wheels volunteer might be the only person that that senior might see in a day's time. So we're there to make sure they're safe, that they are eating, that everything's good in their surroundings. So that extra just safety check is really one of the great things that we do. And last year in 2020, we served over 202,000 meals to our clients. And we also deliver pet food. So if you have a senior that maybe has pets, we will gladly deliver pet food to them as well. So what is the etc. all about? So a lot of times the Meals on Wheels organizations, that's their name, Meals on Wheels, but we are Meals on Wheels, etc. And we're etc. because we provide other services besides just the home delivered meal program. So I'm going to go into some of the services and let you know what all we do. First, we have our neighborhood dining program. This program is basically a program that allows our seniors to come to a dining site. We have 4 of them located in Seminole County, and it allows them to focus really on socializing, companionship, meeting with other seniors, doing activities. They all love to play bingo and they love to play Uno, and it provides them a nutritious hot meal while they're there. It's open from 7:30 until, no, I'm sorry, 9:30 until noon every day, Monday through Friday. We have one in Sanford, we have one in Longwood, Castleberry, and Altamont. Another service we provide is our transportation services. And this program actually is great because at our neighborhood dining sites, the seniors need to get there. Some of them are still able to drive and to get themselves there, but for those that can't get themselves to the site, we will provide transportation for them to the site. In addition, we take them to shopping, we take them to their medical appointments, so forth and so on. And of course, that service is available from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And they do have to work with our coordinators and schedule their appointments in advance. And last year, you can see we made over 17,000 transportation trips for the clients. We also have our care coordination program, which is basically providing resource and access to the programs and services. We have 2 caseworkers on site that reach out to all of our clients. They make in-home visits as well as telephone reassurance just to ensure that they have everything they need. They check on them to make sure that the services that we're providing are up to par. We check on their health. If they're in need of such things as extra protein, we get Ensure and Boost out to them. If any of them are in need of like adult diapers, we take care of that. If any of them are in need of grab bars for the shower, we can coordinate getting that equipment out to them. And last year, the coordinators conducted over 1,500 hours of screening and assessments with our clients. And last year with COVID, most of the assessments had to be done over the phone, so they didn't get that one-on-one interaction as they normally do. But just recently, we were able to go back out and do the in-person visit. So that's another way that we can do the safety checks and just make sure that the clients are doing well. We also have home improvements that we do. It's called our Chore Program. And with the help of volunteers, businesses, organizations, we can help with some chores around the house. That would be yard cleanup, exterior painting jobs, the actual installation of the grab bars. And last year we did 371 hours of service to the clients for that. So we're always looking for new jobs to take care of. So that's a good little service to have there, as well as our homemaking services. So we provide general housekeeping and laundry services to the clients that qualify. The service is offered twice a month for 2 hours a time. And last year we did 237 hours of homemaking services. And again, we were not able to go out into the homes during the COVID. So again, that one is something else that just started back up again over the last couple of months. Another program we do is the Weatherization Assistance. It's provided through a federal grant to help reduce the heating and cooling costs by improving the efficiencies of the home. So this is actually one that's, it's not just really seniors, it's actually to any low income persons. Now, mainly we do deal with the seniors, the elderly and the disabled, but it's where we come in and we do an assessment of the house to see what might need to be fixed in order for them to have better energy efficiency in their home. That could be adding insulation, sealing their windows, checking the roof to see if there's any leaks or anything like that, just to make sure that the AC and the heat is not getting out somewhere. We want to keep it in the house so that it can reduce the cost of their bills. It also includes putting in energy light bulbs, you know, that kind of thing. So last year we were able to weatherize 24 homes, and those are really larger projects, and you know, we do work with contractors and different inspectors and stuff to do that. So there's a lot more involved with that, and there's a lot of paperwork involved and so forth, but it is something that the clients can take advantage of. And then just recently, back in October of last year, we partnership with the Emergency Home Energy Program to assist seniors with paying their electric bill. So this is something that has really taken off. We have a lot of seniors, unfortunately, that, you know, they live on, you know, Social Security. A lot of them don't have a lot of funds. And, you know, with everything rising, the cost of everything, they're not able to make ends meet. So they reach out to us to see if we can help them pay their bills. And in 2020, we assisted 88 seniors, but again, we only started the program in October. I wasn't able to get a number for what we've done so far, but I went into my boss's office yesterday, And the paperwork that she had in there was actually in a shopping cart. There were so many that had been processed that month that they were just stacked up in a shopping cart. So there's a lot of, seniors in need out there and we're glad that we can help them with that. So those are basically all the services that cover that little tiny word, etc. So we do a lot and we're very proud of everything we do. But again, the Home Delivered Meals program is really the backbone of Meals on Wheels, etc. So let's get into the funding. Meals on Wheels funding resources include a lot of different things. We get funding from the Older Americas Act, United Way, the Seminole County Board of Commissioners, Florida Department of Transportation, different organizations and churches, memorials. Obviously, we just get regular contributions, not only from clients, from just random people, and of course, any of the fundraising that we do. So as you can see from the pie chart there, the federal funds is a big bulk of where we get our money. But if you can see the lighter blue, this is an interesting piece here, which I'm going to get into as well, is catering. Another one of our services that we offer at Meals on Wheels, which I don't know if you are aware of, is we have our own Top Hat Catering service. So Top Hat Catering is a service that is under the Meals on Wheels umbrella. So our executive chef is also our kitchen manager. So in the daytime, he's preparing the meals for all of our clients, but a lot of times at nighttime and on the weekend, he's out catering events, large and small, weddings, special events, office parties, celebrations, whatever. And all the proceeds from the Top Hat Catering go back to fund Meals on Wheels. So you can see from the pie chart on the previous slide that we depend a lot on the catering funds to help support our organization. So if any of you are ever in need of an event to be catered, please consider reaching out to us and see what we can offer you and how we can maybe compete with the other ones out there. But also knowing that by using us, you're also supporting Meals on Wheels. And obviously, any donations, we get all kinds of donations, whether it be money, gifts, like I was talking about before, the Ensure and the Boost that we get to give to the seniors, the adult diapers. Most of that does come from donations from other seniors and support groups. And we are a nonprofit, so obviously any contribution to us is tax deductible. We also get donations such as handcrafted items. We do get a lot of that. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Quilting Angels. It's an organization down in Castleberry, and they make homemade quilts. And they bring probably 20 to 30 quilts to us every month that we're able to distribute out to the clients. We also have elementary schools. We have church groups. They'll make little items for the seniors. They make little cards and decorate them and write little sayings on them. They made little origami tea bag holders. During the holidays, they make Christmas ornaments, or Thanksgiving, they'll make little turkeys. So we get all kinds of little things donated to us that we can pass on to the seniors. And it really does brighten their day because, they don't get a lot of that stuff. So taking them a little extra gift with their meal really puts a smile on their face. And obviously, we couldn't do a lot of this without our volunteers. Our volunteers come from all walks of life. We have individuals, we have couples, we have retired people, we have, people that are in school trying to earn their hours. We have church groups, we have civic groups, we have corporations. As I mentioned before, when I worked at AAA, I was there for 30 years, was fortunate to get offered the early retirement package. And the AAA's CARES program works with a lot of different, organizations and charities. And I got involved with Meals on Wheels and just absolutely fell in love with it. So AAA actually does what we have is called Adopt a Route, where AAA takes a certain route and we're dedicated to ensuring that meals are delivered every single day of the week. So that's our route, those are our people, and we make sure they get taken care of. So we look for larger corporations or churches or organizations to adopt a route themselves too, because it gives you an opportunity to really meet your clients and, have a good working relationship with them, friendship. And there's just some pictures of the volunteers. Those are volunteers that come in and do team building activities and help out in the kitchen. Right now that's on hold, but we hope to get that started back up hopefully after the first of the year. That's a fun activity for everyone to come in and do, and you can see all the work and effort that goes into the daily making and the preparation of the meals. So right now we have volunteer opportunities, basically can fit any schedule. The main one we want right now, or that we're looking for, is delivering the meals. We also look for volunteers to help at our neighborhood dining sites, to help with our home improvement and chores. And at times there's special opportunities that might become available for having a big fundraiser or something like that. But it fits your schedule. You know, if this is something you or someone you know might be interested in, I mean, one day a month, one day a week, just whenever you can. I mean, really. We also deliver deliver a meal and a gift on Christmas morning. So that's another great opportunity. Very, very rewarding. My husband and I have done it for the past several years, and it's just amazing to be able to deliver a beautiful gift basket along with the Christmas dinner to all of the seniors on Christmas morning. It really, really gets to your heart. So that is a great opportunity as well. So right now we have 367 seniors that are on our waiting list in Seminole County to get onto our home delivered meals program. That's a lot. So that's where we need everyone's help. You know, why is there that many on our waiting list? For one thing, it's funds, and the other thing, it's volunteers. Right now, we currently have over 300 active volunteers, but since COVID, many of those have, you know, decided to go on hold, or, you know, maybe reduce the number of days that they do volunteer. So we want to get that list down. Actually, 3 months ago, it was 435. So we have gotten it down some, but there's 367. Now, all of those that are on the list maybe aren't like top priority. Maybe they're just on there because they want to be on the list because they might foresee something in the future. We try to prioritize those that are on the list to those that are more at risk, and that might have a medical condition that is really hindering them from getting out there. They really need the nutrition. They don't have family or friends that can get meals to them. So we look at the different priorities and see how we can bump those up to the top. We are looking to try to open up some more routes. We have a need in the Longwood and Lake Mary areas where we need to be able to open up some more routes, but we need volunteers in which to do that. So that is it. So thank you for your time and attention, and together we can deliver. So any questions, comments?
I have a question.
Yes.
As far as the daily event for the seniors, and where is the one held in Longwood?
Are you talking about the neighborhood dining one?
Yes.
It's at the Longwood Hills Congregational Church on E.E. Williamson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I want to help out,
Don't ask me where the other ones are because I don't know their addresses for sure.
well, if I want to help out, how much notice would I have to give before I show up in the parking lot?
Well, we would have to sign up first. If you want to be a volunteer to assist at that site as one of the support, we do have a volunteer application process that you would have to go through. We'd have to do an application and a background check, and then you with the coordinator to set up whatever your times would be or whatever. So it sort of would have to be more scheduled. You can't really just show up kind of thing unless that'd be something you worked out with the coordinator.
Okay. Now, as far, I think the Christmas idea is phenomenal.
Oh, it's awesome.
Do you do anything similar for Thanksgiving?
No, we don't do anything similar for Thanksgiving. Right now, we do give them a Thanksgiving meal. We generally deliver it the day before.
Okay.
So we don't do delivery on that Thursday or Friday. So we give them meals in advance that week. But yeah,
okay.
Christmas is our big event right now.
Perfect. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes.
I have a question. Two questions, actually. How does one apply for this? If you know, like if I knew someone, And I'm actually in Lake County. I'm with a different Rotary club. We cover Lake Marion and Sumter. And with regard to the home improvements, chores, weatherization, does one have to own that home? I can't see you doing this for a home that a
Yes, I
landlord
believe they
should
do.
have been
Yes.
doing that.
Yes, they do have to own the home for any of the programs regarding the home. So that would either be the chore, the weatherization. They do have to own that. I'm not sure about the payment on the electric bill. That might be able to be a rental. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely on the chore and the weatherization, you do have to own the home. And as far about how you go about getting the services, basically, if you know someone, now we're Seminole County only, so they would call our office, and our receptionist will do an intake form just to get all the information about them. And then it goes through to our care coordinators, and then they prioritize. They see what their priority level is and where they fit into that 367. They look to see where they are, if we can fit them into a current route, or whether we have to create a new route, and it goes from there. We also have a services form online. If you go to www.mealsetc.org, you can see there's a services form out there. They can complete that and send it into the office. We also have our volunteer paperwork out there, Melissa, if you're interested in finding out more about that. We just actually newly redesigned our website, so there's a lot of great information out there if you want to check us out.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Anything else, anybody? I'm going to talk about that catering thing, because if I throw a party this year, if I can, because some of the places when I have events, I don't even know if I have one, because I haven't had one in 2 years, but if I have one, then I will definitely be interested in using their services. But just got to make sure that the places I use, some of them have their own caterers, but if they let me bring my own caterer, I will definitely utilize.
Yeah, and you will love it. You will love Delano. He is awesome, and I tell you what, he makes some great food. And that's one thing with working at Meals on Wheels. I found it's like, as they're in there preparing the food, and if they prepare too much for the day, oh gosh, I go into the break room and there's something sitting there, and it's like, oh my gosh, really? Are you enticing me to eat this stuff again? And it can be the food that, is served to the clients, or the catering food. And it's like, all of it is very, very tasty. I'm just very amazed. Even the meals that go out to the seniors. I mean, I would eat any of those meals in a heartbeat. They are very tasty. They look good. I'd probably need a little bit more than what's in there, but with our seniors, they don't eat quite as much, but the meals are very good, and the catering service is top notch. So definitely.
My grandmother got Meals on Wheels, so that's why I've had such a soft spot for their organization for many years. She loved them. But, so does anybody have any other questions for Dawn? Anyone?
Just
Dawn,
praise you for your work. Praise you for your work. I had, I'm at home most of the time. I just go out to have breakfast to socialize. But the rest of the time I'm at home. And I had friends that were elderly and homebound, and they had Meals on Wheels. And it was important. It was their social time.
Right.
And that's all it was Meals on Wheels in Polk County.
Right.
And they got one day a week where food was brought in and left for them. And they had their frozen bread and their frozen milk, and their little meals tucked away for the week. And it was a special time for them to see somebody. Far away from them. It was a special communication and time to spend with someone.
Definitely. I know when I used to do the route on my lunch hour when I was at AAA, I mean, you develop a relationship with the clients, and it's just amazing. And I mean, there was some that I just absolutely fell in love with. And, you would go there and you talk, you'd want to stay longer, but you're like, I got to go. It's my lunch hour, and you're trying to like give them the time they need, but you also got to get back to work. But it's so great. And it's difficult when something happens to them. Unfortunately, some of them pass on, some of them end up moving or going into a nursing home. And it's really hard, because you do establish a really great relationship with them. So it is a great organization. I love it. I'm so happy to be there. You know, when I took the retirement from AAA, I'm like, I really want to work for Meals on Wheels. That's the only place I really want to work. And fortunately, they had this come up. So I was like, I'll try it and see if I like it.
Awesome.
This is out of my wheelhouse. I've never, ever done community relations ever before. So.
Well, it sounds like you're doing an amazing job, Dawn. So thank you for all you do. And I will be in touch because I want to help out the Longwood Center.
Great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hey, thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else have any questions or concerns? Well, again, I want to thank Dawn for sharing about Meals on Wheels with us. I hope we can put on some events for her or at least help her out however we can. And I want to thank all of you for coming on, taking time out of your busy Saturday to hang out with us. And I guess if there's no other questions, we'll go ahead and do the 4-way test.